Her husband was murdered in cold blood, shot in the face by a Memphis teenager during a robbery 4 years ago.
Tonight, a slap in the face to the victim's widow, whose killer proudly proclaims on social media that lockup can't stop him from anything.
WMC Action News 5 investigator Sasha Jones uncovers disturbing activity online that could lead to more trouble.
Pose after pose.
It's so disgusting.
On post after post.
It's ridiculous.
A man convicted of making this Mid-South mom a widow.
He's a murderer. He's a cold-blooded murderer who executed my husband.
Now taunting her family from behind bars.
It really breaks my heart.
Beverly Shelley's husband, Collierville contractor J.P. Shelley, was murdered in 2013. Shelley was doing an estimate with a coworker at a vacant house in Parkway Village when 3 teenagers killed him during a robbery, leaving his 2 children without a father and his wife without a husband.
They have robbed my family of such a wonderful man and robbed the community of such a wonderful man.
Now, nearly 4 years later, Shelley and her family say these Facebook posts are a slap in the face. What you see are photos of Derek Cunningham, aka Crim Monet, who pled guilty to second-degree murder in the death of J.P. Shelley. These photos, taken inside the Northwest Correctional Complex, where he's serving a 30-year sentence, show Cunningham flashing gang signs, posing with cellmates, and tagging his post with the hashtag #FreeMe. Shelley says Cunningham uses the Facebook page often, and from the looks of it, he is having a good time in prison.
Very disgusted, and it really opened my eyes to gang lifestyle in Memphis.
May 6th, locked down and I'm still low down. April 17th, a meme that reads, "All I ever wanted was a bundle and a bad." 3 days earlier, another post reads, "I've been getting money and groove from the streets, so the penitentiary ain't stopped." Sources tell us groove is a gang reference.
They glorify this behavior, and that appears to be continuing in the prison system.
The WMC Action News 5 investigators reached out to the Northwest Correctional Complex and the Tennessee Department of Corrections. A TDOC representative told us inmates are forbidden to use electronic devices, such as cell phones, to use social media or video chat, and that the introduction of contraband into the state facility is a very serious offense that can be prosecuted. We sent a link to Cunningham's Facebook page to TDOC officials.
This hostile, violent lifestyle in prison and doesn't appear to have had a change of heart. It's very concerning to me.
Shelley says Cunningham's social media activity doesn't look like justice for her husband, saying it would be easier to forgive him if he showed some sort of remorse.
Still chose to shoot my husband in the face, and he's living it up in prison.
Now at 6, an alert. Neighbors catch a vandal in the act. Shorewood police are searching for the man who was caught on camera vandalizing several Black Lives Matter signs.
Ben Jordan in the newsroom after speaking with the man who captured that video. Ben?
Charles and Shannon, that man says last night's round of vandalism was far from the first. He got so fed up, he put hidden surveillance cameras in his front yard.
It's a sight Chuck Carlson is all too familiar with.
This is actually the 15th and 16th signs that have been damaged.
Last night around 11 o'clock, he got to see who's responsible.
I got a notice on my phone that my motion detector camera had gone off.
A man pouring blue paint all over these signs.
You could see clearly that it was not a kid, that it was an adult who did it.
Carlson says he started putting Black Lives Matter signs in his yard as a message of unity after someone harassed a neighborhood family.
I was made aware that a African-American family was told by their neighbors that they were not welcome in this community. community.
Now, if you drive through Shorewood, you'll see signs in several yards.
Here's 4, here's 5.
Lynn Milner started the Shorewood movement.
I decided to go online and buy 100 signs.
Vandals also targeted her.
They took a stencil and with red they wrote racist.
Milner replaced her signs frequently over the past year.
At first it made me scared.
But the vandalism won't stop her.
I'm going to keep buying them.
Now that police are searching for this man, Carlson would like to see something bigger than an arrest.
I hope that it creates a dialogue with people who think that this is okay.